Hey, welcome back, everyone. Joining me now, Clint Brakebill, our sports director. Clint, it's our favorite time of the year, getting ready for the National Football season, and it couldn't have worked out better for us in that the season kicks off tomorrow, right here on KMR Local 4. The defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Let's talk about that game.
Yeah, Eagles favored by 8.5 points in this game, so pretty heavy favorites. Now, one thing that's different in this matchup than we saw last time is Dak Prescott will be on the field. The one team he's had a lot of success against, the Philadelphia Eagles. He's won 4 of his last 5 games that he started against the Eagles, so this is a team he's comfortable playing against. Now, playing at home for Jalen Hurts, he likes playing in Philadelphia. He's been very good there, 27-4 as a starter at home.
Well, here's the thing with that team, the Philadelphia Eagles, Clint, not much has changed from that Super Bowl winning roster from last year. They still have an incredible defense, their offense. I mean, you've got A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, Saquon Barkley, and, of course, the Alabama/Oklahoma product behind center in Mr. Hurts.
Yeah, I think it's a little similar to baseball, though, where you see a team win a World Series, you see a team win the Super Bowl, and it's drastically different the next year.
Right.
It's 2 different reasons. In baseball, you have to play almost 200 games to win the World Series. That breaks teams down. In the NFL, it's so physical. You're playing those extra games. I mean, you look at Saquon Barkley. He had 374 touches last year. That's their best player, 374 touches. They've got to, I would think, ease him to the season because of how much more he played last year. But it's hard to win it back-to-back, and you see a lot of teams fall off. There's a Super Bowl hangover for real.
All right, well, let's hope that is the case. Dallas Cowboys, a lot has changed for the Cowboys. Of course, you're going to see Dak and CD as usual. But for the first time probably ever, there is a complimentary wide receiver that has some all-pro potential in George Pickens.
Yeah, George Pickens is going to open things up for CD Lamb. I think that's going to be huge for him. I mean, talk about the bracket coverage he's been getting, especially since they haven't had a running game the last couple of years. All the attention has been on CD Lamb. Now George Pickens, that's a bona fide wide receiver that they went out and got next to him.
A phenomenal receiver. We liked out of the University of Georgia when he came in. We haven't seen his full potential yet. That could happen. All right, now let's talk on the other side of the ball. Major changes there. And that's probably going to be the unit that suffers the most just because you lose Micah Parsons, who's arguably the best pass rusher in the NFC. I know there's a lot of good players out there, but he was very good at getting to the quarterback.
One of the best in the league at getting to the quarterback, but they still weren't able to stop the run with him, and that's something they're trying to address. Kenny Clark is one of the best in the NFL in doing so that's something they do get back. Something else they get back in this game, Trayvon Diggs. He is off the injury report. He will play. He'll be the starting corner for the Cowboys. Also starting left tackle, Tyler Guyton, off the injury report. He's going to be starting, so that helps. Defense is a question mark. Matt Eberflus comes over to be the defensive coordinator. Not a great head coaching stint for him in Chicago, but if you go back to his defensive coordinator days with the Colts, he's a good coordinator.
There's a player that's not being talked about that I want to circle on the program, and that's Sam Williams. He is back off of injury. He was really showing some phenomenal skills and techniques playing from that linebacker position. He can get to the quarterback, so I'll be curious to see how he does.
You could say the same thing about. And then Leah Fowl, I thought he played really well at the end of last year. So I think their linebackers are going to be fine. There's a lot of question marks on this defense without
on the line,
Micah.
On the line, are you touching that at all?
No.
Cowboys
not a divisional game. Not a divisional game. Anything that's over a touchdown in a divisional game, I would stay away from. 27-24 is kind of where I
typically like the first game of the year. I typically like taking the points, and I take the unders. Most people think it's going to be – now, I'm not going to do it on either one of those because I'm not messing with all that. But, all right, Cowboys fans, it could be a tough road to hoe tomorrow night. But I want you to stick around because we're also got a big announcement after the game. I have a co-anchor. We're going to be introducing our new co-anchor coming up tomorrow after the game. So I want to stay tuned for that. So whatever the Cowboys do. There you go. All right, if you don't have plans this weekend, we've got something for you to check out. Keep it here. Studio 4 returns after this.